Another great day. I can't get over this weather. It's just about 9 o'clock in the morning. We're leaving Page, Arizona. At the Walmart here, you can get a pecan tart that's bigger than the ones at the city bakery. Probably almost as good, but it's 20% of the price. It's 50 cents instead of $2.50. But there's a certain je ne sais quoi at the city bakery. I'm just kind of chugging up this hill behind this truck here. Drop it down into second gear. We're going 28 miles an hour, which gives me a chance to appreciate the scenery. Wowee, this is pretty cool. Brake check area. We're dropping down to 50 along here. So there must be a steep, 6%. Wow, when I was reading about those Mormon settlers going down a 25 to 40% grade with wagons and horses and having to dynamite their way, well, at blast, I don't know if they use dynamite or what. Look at that, eh? Well, there's nobody right on my bumper this time, so I must be going at a reasonable rate of speed for this precarious predicament. We found a little village nestled in the mountains, sort of at the top of a mountain. It was called Jerome. It's a very interesting place. It was very busy too, so we didn't spend any time there. Find a little duck, a ring-neck duck. We're driving through the Mingus Mountains on a winding road. The park is not open here. There's a Mingus Mountain Park apparently that's not open. But I'm taking it pretty easy here, going 20, 24. Because I'm driving a top-heavy van. It likes to go in second gear up the big hills. So we'll put it in second, so it's just taking its time. Well, I'm driving this road in a Ford Econoline van, and I look in my mirror and I see on my tail a BMW. And he wants to play race car up here. But he's gonna have to pass me if he wants to do that, because I'm not flipping this thing over for anybody. We're going down the hill in Mingus Mountains. It's a windy road. When we get to Jerome, what an amazing place that is. It's an old mining city, and there's all kind of tales of haunted places, and the streets there are just as crazy. Here you can see a little bit of the mountain road ahead of us. You see the kind of twisting and turning that we're doing. Just basically straight ahead there you can see. It's a pretty crazy road. Look at the angle of the hydro cut. It's practically going straight up. We're going around this way. Look out over there. Wow. Jeeps are a little bit high off the road too for doing the real tight corners. You know, at one point there wouldn't have been a guardrail here either when the road was new, I'm sure. I wonder if anybody drove off the edge. Apparently there's gold in the rivers here, not very much, but a little bit. I met some kids that were panning for gold along the river. That's quite a rock face we're up against there. Lots of traffic now. We're about 0.8 of a mile from the town now, which is Jerome. Jerome Clarkdale Cottonwood Historic Road. This is history. See what happens when they're building houses along the mountain passes? Coming out of your garage there would be an exciting thing every day. I wouldn't even go out on the weekends. This place was hopping on Friday night when we came through. I mean, wow. I don't know if I'll even stop here today. Maybe. This is every bit as intense as the battery in Newfoundland. Every bit. Big trucks won't even fit on the road. Lots of colorful mountains ahead of us there. There's a little bit of haze there, but you can see the red rock in the mountains. White and yellow rock over top of that. It's pretty amazing. We're headed towards Sedona now. Looks like a fairly nice day. Might be a good sunset tonight over the mountains. I don't know what to expect or where we're going to camp or anything like that. We found a wonderful place to camp only 6 miles out of Sedona on BLM land. We could camp there for 2 weeks for free. Just barbecuing a little bit of ham. I'm going to make some barbecued ham and cheese sandwiches for lunch. That'll be fantastic. Had some coffee this morning. Well, Bella and I are taking a little bit of a walk, and we happened to notice this, and we wonder what might have killed that beastie. Bella loved it there. So some other campers were there. I really like this big white van because it's so high up off the road. Then we went off and we found a place called Montezuma's Castle. Now this is every bit as interesting as Mesa Verde for the mountain dwellers. Look at the housing built up there in the cliffs. This was a matriarchal society that lived there for many years. They moved away a few hundred years ago and nobody really knows why. There were lots of bodies buried apparently in the surrounding area, buried right in the cliff. Met an incredible guide there who told us lots about it. It was just fantastic being there. All of the photographs in our videos are available for purchase. We found a local sycamore tree, interesting bark pattern, and we kept going back into Sedona and getting our groceries there from Merlin. If you like any of these photographs, just message us on YouTube. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas again. Please like and subscribe.